So, Luton Town versus Coventry match reaction. What are my thoughts about Luton's 2-0 home win over Coventry? In this video, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts before the game, at half-time, and after the game. And yeah, what a great performance it was by Luton. Now, before the game, looking at the lineup, a positive lineup. In the past, I have criticised the 5 at the back system because for me, it's not positive enough. And in the last 2 games, so the last 2 home games against Swansea and Coventry, it has proven that it is a positive system. It's just, maybe we just need the right personnel for that system to work. You know, you need both wing-backs attacking. You need both strikers being active and staying in the box. The thing is, when we were playing 5 at the back and we had James Collins up top, it just wasn't working and we just never had anyone in the box. Now we've got Adebayo and Cornick in the box, and also Tunnicliffe comes in late with his late runs. Tunnicliffe playing in a more advanced role, it's just showing that he is good enough to play for us. And 2, we're seeing a different side of him. We're seeing a much better Tunnicliffe, in my opinion. I think he's better further up the pitch, if I'm being honest. And if Tunnicliffe can keep this up from now until the end of the season, then I wouldn't mind Luton giving him a new contract, because it shows that he's much better playing in a more advanced position. But is he just performing to win a new contract? I'm not too sure. But he's better further forward. So overall, the 5 at the back system, I feel like it works if you've got the right personnel within the team. If you don't, then you've got to change it and not play 5 at the back, because it just looks too negative and it just doesn't work. But against Coventry and against Swansea, we were putting players in the box. You know, we were creating chances. And that's what I want. You know, we need to find a system that helps us create chances. And this system, it does work with the certain players. So it's nice to see that the 5 at the back can work against certain teams. But overall, it was a positive lineup. You know, pretty much the same lineup that played against Swansea, apart from the one change. Dan Potts obviously not in the team for Glenn Ray. And in the second half, by the way, we did change to a diamond, as I've just remembered there. Glenn Ray came into the midfield and we played a diamond because Coventry, you know, they were going for it and they were trying to exploit us through the middle, and we stopped that from happening in the second half. Looking at the first half, it was just end to end. Both teams just constantly attacking. I don't know how Coventry didn't score. You know, their striker managed to get through on goal. He hit the inside of the post. He was very unlucky there. If that went in, it could have been a completely different game. And literally 2 minutes before Coventry had that opportunity, but Coventry hit their own post and crossbar twice in the matter of 30 seconds. I don't know how that didn't go in, if I'm being honest. You know, we created so many chances in that first half and in the second half, in fact. I just didn't know how the scoreline just ended 2-0, if I'm being honest. But we got lucky, you know, because Coventry, like I said, could have scored themselves. It could have been like 2-2 at half-time, to be fair. But then there was a massive decision which probably changed the game completely for Coventry, which was the sending off. Now, from what I saw, the player has leaned towards it. Whether or not it's hit his arm or hand is a different story. It looks like it's hit his shoulder, but the amount of times the replay was shown and how quick it was, I wasn't actually able to see what he did with it. But the problem is nowadays, if you lean towards something, you're giving the referee no option, even if he doesn't see it. If he sees you leaning in, he's going to indicate that, oh, you must have done it. Especially when we don't have VAR in the Championship, it's one of those, the referee's just going to have to judge it on what he sees. And sometimes you get decisions go your way, sometimes they go against you. We've had it plenty of times this season where decisions have gone against us. In this case, it's gone for us. And obviously, I'm not complaining, but, you know, if you were maybe a Coventry fan, you will feel hard done by, because maybe the guy did use his shoulder. I'm not too sure. But he was stopping the ball from going over the line. If he hit his shoulder, then fair play. It was a great block, but unfortunately, he's got sent off for it. Adebayo with the penalty, what a great finish that was. The keeper didn't even move. Their keeper was really poor, to be fair. He made some good saves in the second half, so he probably kept the score down there. But in the first half, he was all over the place. His kicking was awful. For the first goal as well, he should have done better there, in my opinion. You know, it was a great ball in by Cornick. Great skill by Clark, by the way, on the left-hand side, playing it into Cornick, who then crossed the ball into Bree at the back post. It was a good finish, but it was only a good finish because it went in. The keeper should have really done a lot better there, but we take it, and we go in at the break 2-0 up. Like I said, it could have been 2-2 with the amount of chances that Coventry had at goal. In the second half, we carried on. Coventry started the second half probably the better side, but then, like I said earlier, we switched to the diamond formation and we just took control of the game, really. Had plenty of chances. I don't know how Clark didn't score. Tunnicliffe had one off the line. Nombe, when he came on in the second half. Collins as well. Nombe and Collins there, I don't know how they didn't finish their chances. They were really easy to take and they just didn't take it, but we created so many chances. Douchebag was amazing, as he always is for us. But the one standout for me is Clark. Now, for a player who plays as a right attacker, to play left back is a completely different mindset, different mentality, different type of skill to do. And to do that very well and to be successful at doing that and still cause the other team plenty of problems, he was the best player for me on the pitch. It's an unreal bit of skill, which not many players can actually do in the modern game. Playing from different positions, different mentalities, and fair play to him. He is a fantastic signing. We got him on a free transfer from Accrington Stanley. It's great recruitment. It really is. And what a player he is. For what he did for the first goal was unreal. That great bit of skill to set up Cornick for then him to set up Bree. He should have had a goal himself, to be fair, Clark. And overall, it was just a great performance. Pelly done well after his little knock in the first half. We defended well as a team. Matty Pearson had a shaky first 20 minutes, but Naismith helped him out a few times. Overall, it was a great performance. Sluga as well, doing brilliant. It was a great performance. Probably one of the best home performances of the season. And looking at the statistics after the game, we should have had at least 4 goals. Our XG was like 4 point something, and I just don't know how Luton didn't score more goals. But fair play, good performance. Hopefully we take this performance into our next game, which is away from home against Preston. Preston are not on the best of form, but we don't have a good record at Deepdale. So guys, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you did enjoy my match reaction from the Coventry game. Make sure you drop a like on the video if you did. Comment below your thoughts about our performance against Coventry. Let me know how you felt the boys performed. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.